Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Thomas Rants video. Today, I'm very ecstatic. Ecstatic is the word. Ignore the new trim. God, it's already half two. Last night, brilliant night of boxing. I stayed up till 1 o'clock to watch this motherfucker, right? Because it was, Saudi Arabia, their card. Saudi Arabia ahead of us in time, by the way. Right, Saudi Arabia started their card at 3 p.m. UK time. Tell me why not even Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang were out till 11. Zhilei Zhang and Joseph Parker came out at 11. And they had a 12-round fight and they went on till past 11 o'clock, till past 12 o'clock. But honestly, I was expecting Zhilei Zhang to win that quite dominantly. Given that Zhilei Zhang knocked out Joe Joyce, stopped Joe Joyce twice, and Joe Joyce knocked out Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker, since his Joe Joyce loss. He won that one in Saudi Arabia. He beat Deontay Wilder, and now he's beat Zhilei Zhang. Are you joking? Joseph Parker's climbing back up them ranks. I mean, it was a great showing from Joseph Parker. He got dropped twice by Zhang, and still won the fight. I'm pretty sure he won about probably 8 rounds to 4. Zhilei Zhang thought he won the fight because he had 2 knockdowns. It's not how it works. He knocked him down twice, but he didn't put in enough effort. Joseph Parker constantly pressure, and he put, he had volume. Joseph Parker won with volume, and it's just, it was great showing. Then Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou finally come out. I'm kind of nervous because I'm like, ooh, Francis, I thought Francis versus Tyson would be an easy fight for Tyson. Then Francis drops Tyson. Tyson scrapes a win, being on his bike and using jabs and stuff. I'm scared for Anthony Joshua, right? I'm like, this could be bad because I know Anthony Joshua could outbox Francis, but Francis has just got this power. And then in the first round, we're seeing that when they're feeling each other up, Anthony going in with low body jabs. But while he's doing that, Francis is catching him with short left hooks. And I'm like, ooh, this could be risky, This could be risky. And literally, within 2 seconds, bang, bang. Ngannou felt a right hand and he went, oh, hang on. And he fell back. He fell on his arse. Anthony Joshua put Francis Ngannou on his arse, right? And I was like, oh my days. It was something ridiculous to see. I couldn't shout because it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. But oh my god, right? And then second round came, and Francis came in to put his weight on Anthony Joshua, which would have obviously been the tactic for an MMA fighter fighting a pro boxer, right? He came to put his weight on him and come try and tie him up and clinch him, and Anthony Joshua's caught him with a big overhand, and it just completely stumbled his legs. His leg crumbled. He went whoa, fell back. As soon as he gets up, you can tell like he's never been hit like that in his life. He's like, oh my god. And the whole story was that Francis Ngannou, he's this tough motherfucker. He's the baddest man on the planet. No one's ever hurt Francis Ngannou like that. And I know it's only his second boxing match, but think of his octagon days, think of his MMA days. No one has hurt Francis Ngannou like Anthony Joshua did. And then Francis Ngannou just walked into the overhand. As soon as he got up, Anthony Joshua knew exactly where he was going. Threw the overhand right at him, landed picture perfect. One of the most... He moved so crisp, but the knockout was so perfect, and it just bang out, and he was out. He wasn't just down and the referee counted him out. Like, he was out cold. His legs crumbled, his head went, and you just saw his body ricochet on the floor. Referee was nah, and Anthony Joshua was so calm about it all, But the thing I find ironic, Tyson Fury's sitting there clapping his fat hands together, right? Tyson Fury, the same man that's been beefing Anthony Joshua for years, saying he'd smoke him, and everyone believes it. Everyone believes it. Oh, the Gypsy King, the best heavyweight ever. Well, we've got some theories to disprove that. One, Anthony Joshua, right? He's lost to Usyk. He lost to Usyk on points though, right? Everyone's thinking, oh, Anthony Joshua's not that guy. No, Usyk is a natural cruiserweight, right? He's not a natural heavyweight. He bulks it up to be the heavyweight. And that's how he was able to outbox Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's a natural heavyweight. We're talking natural heavyweight. Anthony Joshua's the best. He has why. Every opponent that both Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have fought, it has gone worse when they fought Joshua than it did when they fought Tyson Fury. Ngannou, first example, Ngannou went all 10 rounds with Tyson Fury and knocked Tyson Fury down. Ngannou couldn't last 2 rounds with Anthony Joshua and got sparked out cold. The first time we've ever seen Francis Ngannou, a man like Francis Ngannou, get sparked out cold like that. Otto Wallin stopped after 5 rounds against Joshua. He went all 12 rounds with Tyson Fury and cut his eye. Right? Doing damage to Tyson Fury, right? The one exception, which isn't even an exception, Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte fought Anthony Joshua years ago, and Anthony Joshua hit him with a clean uppercut and slumped him. When Tyson Fury fought Dillian Whyte in 2022, Tyson Fury hit him with an uppercut and then pushed him, and then that was the knockout. Like, that was, like, it was terrible, right? And everyone always thinks Tyson Fury's the best, and Tyson Fury's going to beat Usyk, and he's going to beat Joshua, and I've said this whole time, and no one believes me, Anthony Joshua will smoke Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua will smoke Tyson Fury. You don't believe me? Tyson Fury's a fraud. Not exactly a fraud, but basically a fraud. He had these big fights with Deontay Wilder where everyone's like, oh my god, look at him, he's just got up from that. But then Joseph Parker kind of exposed Deontay Wilder for not being a good boxer. He just exposed that and just showed Deontay Wilder's not as hard as we thought he was. And Tyson Fury went 3 fights with him, getting knocked down constantly. Now, we have, again, Tyson struggled against Ngannou. He even got dropped by Ngannou and couldn't drop Ngannou back. Joshua smoked him in 2 rounds. This Usyk fight will tell us everything we need to know. Because Usyk, in my opinion, right, because looking at the fight, Fury is massive, right? He's fat, he's massive, he's a natural heavyweight. Usyk is not. Usyk bulks up to become a heavyweight and he had to put on a lot of muscle. But I was thinking, right, this fight is just going to go like unanimous decision, like box it, like Usyk's going to box his way to this victory and he's just going to outbox Tyson. I didn't see Tyson knocking him out because I didn't see Tyson catching him. But I definitely didn't see Tyson outboxing him. But I also didn't see Usyk knocking him out. But then after the Francis Ngannou wake-up call, Tyson has lost a lot of weight. He's slimmed down to be Usyk's kind of size. Now I think it's going to go even worse for Tyson. Being at Usyk's size is even worse because Usyk was already going to outbox Tyson Fury. And now Tyson Fury being so much lighter, Usyk has much more of a chance of knocking out Fury. And I think Usyk's beating Tyson Fury, no doubt. I could be very much wrong, but I pray I'm not. Right, and then to say take the winner of this fight, Anthony Joshua said no, I'll take both. Because Anthony Joshua will smoke Tyson Fury. I've said it before, I'll say it again. No one believes me, but I'm goddamn right. And then, you know, if we're getting Anthony Joshua at Usyk 3, we can only pray that Anthony Joshua at least gets a win, you know what I mean? But yeah, look, it was just really cool to see. Really cool to witness. So glad, like, I did not see, because I thought, like, I had it built, I'm not a big MMA fan, but I had it built in my head that Francis Ngannou couldn't be hurt, and he's a really strong man. Anthony Joshua just done that. And if there's ever a reason that Anthony Joshua's been my favourite boxer, it's now. I have 2 favourite boxers. One's a British, one's American. Both former world champions, but one's a, like, a lighter weight, like, we're talking flyweight, like, and one's a heavyweight, right? Anthony Joshua, Floyd Mayweather. I like Anthony Joshua, British heavyweight, forward fighter. Like Floyd Mayweather, American, like flyweight, lighter weights, you know, defensive fighter. 2 completely different reasons, but they're my 2 favourite fighters. And Anthony Joshua's just stapled himself as my number 1 guy, and he always will be. But I just loved seeing it because, like, I loved being right, and it felt so good to be a boxing fan. To be honest, all biases aside, it felt so good to be a boxing fan, seeing it all unfold. And Tyson Fury there, like, talking his shit, whatever. And he only was congratulating Joshua's win because Ngannou completely exposed him at the press conference. So, yeah, it is what it is, but what a beautiful night of boxing. I can't wait to see that Usyk-Tyson Fury fight. I can't wait, and I can't wait to see what fight Anthony Joshua has next. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.